Hello and welcome to this overview of social policy, one of a number of information presentations from Trinity College, Dublin to help you decide about the right degree for you. My name is Dr. Byrne and I'm Assistant Professor in the School of Social Work and Social Policy. So, all around us in the news, we can see the social problems that affect the well-being of people in society, from unaffordable housing to inadequate health services, poverty and crime. They all affect the well-being and the welfare of people in society. In addition to these problems, we can also see that modern societies have a number of contemporary issues, social issues, that they have to think about and address. Things like immigration, ageing, youth issues, reproductive rights, among others. All of these issues have the scope to affect the well-being of citizens, either positively or negatively. And social policy is about addressing these social issues to prevent them becoming social problems. In social policy, we sometimes look at these issues through the lens of social inclusion or human rights frameworks, which give us some way of understanding how to tackle these issues. They also help us identify the human services and the systems that are necessary to promote the well-being of citizens. So social policy, you can see, has at its heart people. It's about the study of the social relations that shape human welfare and well-being. And that's important, not just for the individual themselves, but for those of us who want to live in a diverse, sustainable and just society. These things matter. Social policy is about the analysis of the means by which governments achieve this well-being through the formulation of policies, the provision of services, and responding to social issues and to problems. Social policy is applied. Yes, it uses theory, but it's about theory in terms of how it makes a difference in people's lives. So social policy is focused on contemporary social issues and about how policy works, how it affects people. Social policy draws on insights from a range of disciplines, including economics, sociology, psychology, geography, and others. And that's why social policy is referred to as a field, not a discipline, drawing as necessary upon those disciplines in order to understand the complexity of some social issues and in order to come up with responses that are robust and have a chance of making a difference in people's lives. So if you study social policy in Trinity, you'll be studying it as a joint honours subject with one of these following topics: economics, politics, sociology, and a modern language, French, Irish, or Spanish. What you'll gain if you engage in a degree in social policy is an understanding of the field of social policy. You'll also get specific expertise in select contemporary policy issues. And you'll gain an appreciation of the policy making process and the forces that are at play that can influence policy decisions. There are also a range of transferable skills developed in the programme, from research and analysis and argumentation. These are all very important if you are to identify what the evidence is that informs you whether a social policy works or not, and to help you make a decision about the right course of action that you would like to promote. Those are skills in social policy, of course, but they're also useful in a range of other settings. Our graduates have worked in a range of settings. It's particularly relevant, a career in social work, if you want to work in social policy analysis, in policy formulation, or in policy evaluation. And people who have studied social policy work in the public sector, but also in community development and in voluntary and non-profit sectors as well. It provides a solid foundation for further study as well, for specialist postgraduate courses, particularly in the area of social research, and also further study in social policy and social work. Our graduates have worked in a range of organisations as social researchers, as policy analysts, as government advisors and journalists, including at Eurodesk, the Web Summit, in Focus Ireland, and in other organisations. If this has given you a taster for the difference that you can make with social policy, if you think you'd like to think some more about social issues in our society and think about how to promote the well-being of citizens through social policy, well then this is the course for you. There's never been a more important time for social policy. There's never been a greater need to protect the well-being of society. So hopefully this will have given you some interest in pursuing social policy as a degree at Trinity College, Dublin. There's lots more information available on our website, the School of Social Work and Social Policy at tcd.ie. You can also email us at sacpol@tcd.ie or give us a ring. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks.